Colorado family thought they found solace at 11,000 feet. It's easy to see why, but then they learned their dream home held a dark secret.
Tonight, the home is legally unlivable, and Contact 7 investigative reporter Ryan Luby is digging into the reason why.
And good evening. The family says not once did anyone tell them anything. And now the beautiful property they bought, they cannot sell, even in Colorado's red-hot real estate market.
This was our dream, to live here. We love winter. We love snow.
You just don't move to 11,000 feet unless you want to be there. But here near Fairplay,
At the beginning of this year, we wanted to do some work.
plans to stay have morphed into plans to leave, partially because Christina Mansfield and her husband never should have moved in last fall.
Gave them our address, and she's like, "What are you doing living in this house?"
And you're like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, "What do you mean, what are we doing living in this house?" And she's like, "Your house doesn't have a certificate of occupancy." And I'm like, "What is that?"
Christina says Park County building officials delivered sobering and stunning news that the home was mired in legal problems that the sellers never disclosed.
And come to find out, there's actually 7 code violations that were never fixed.
Everything from structural issues on the porch
Like, it's literally
Sagging.
to unsafe headroom on the stairs.
And they said, we can't issue a variance on that.
A county building official identified the problems more than a decade ago, yet no one did anything about them. Christina says the realtors, title company, and her home inspector involved either didn't catch or didn't care about the problems either.
you and your husband probably looking at each other like, how does this even happen?
Yeah, how does this happen? How does everyone involved miss this?
We know this because Christina found the evidence at home as well. The sellers left it all behind.
This was every single permit and document issued by the county, which matched what they sent me, signed in blue ink. So that's how you tell it's an original.
Indeed, one of those documents is the temporary certificate of occupancy dated back to 2006, the only certificate of occupancy that Park County has on file. There's no record of a final one at all, which Christina says was never disclosed to her.
Right here where it says use, zoning, and legal issues. No, 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 no.
Despite all this, Christina says she's received nothing short of hostile responses from just about everyone involved. She says the sellers who built the home stopped returning emails and calls months ago. But Contact 7 tracked down one of the sellers by phone, who says a county inspector gave her verbal confirmation that the house was safe to occupy more than 13 years ago, despite there being no record of this on file anywhere. Contact 7 also questioned why the district attorney's office that serves Park County did not pursue a case, especially when the Park County Sheriff's Office referred it to them for review and filing of charges. District Attorney Molly Chilson told Contact 7 that, in short, she sent it back to the Sheriff's Office because it still needs to collect more evidence. But if you ask Christina,
This is obviously a legal issue with this
Yes.
CO.
Yes, it is.
she says she has all the evidence anyone could need, and she's already shared it, 200-plus pages of it. She just wants a resolution and justice in what she believes is a clear-cut case of fraud.
I want this chapter to be closed. I want to not have to deal with this anymore. It makes me upset. We shouldn't have had to have been put in this situation. This is terrible, and I don't want this to happen to anyone else.
Now, Christina says it would cost easily $20,000 to fix the home's problems. Money she says they just don't have. That's why they're trying to sell it at the price they bought it. But because they're now forced to disclose that it does not have a certificate of occupancy, they say prospective home buyers have been scared away. We'll keep you posted. I'm Ryan Luby. Contact 7 investigates.
Wow.